Hey guys, the BB Warrior here, and today I am with
E-House from Gun Gamers.
And today we're going to answer one of the biggest questions that's been asked in the Krytac community.
Yeah.
What mags, more specifically midcaps, work in the Krytac guns?
Yeah, I'm pretty triggered by this question at this point. It's way too much.
It's time to stop.
It is time to, let's get Filthy Frank on here and see if we can do a collab with him.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. It's time to stop!
So today we're going to talk about a few of the options that we found have worked the best. So I'll start out. This is the GMP High Speed mags. I believe these are actually an e-bike exclusive. These hold, I believe, 130 rounds. And honestly, they're great. I believe they're only about $8 as well. They feed fantastically. They're designed to be a more high rate of fire gun. And they work fantastically in the Krytac CRB.
And I can vouch. I've also used them in my Krytac, and I find that they feed flawlessly. The other option that I've been using pretty much exclusively for the last year or so is the PTS EPMs. From what I understand, the Krytac and PTS crews are kind of tight, so it kind of makes sense that they would make sure the PTS mags fit. They're expensive, but they're a great option.
They're very nice. One thing I do not like about the EPMs is they have the little lip, and I'll show it a little bit better on a camera. But this whip doesn't let you use them with an Odin Innovations speed loader, which is something that I really enjoy. It's one of my favorite parts of my kit, actually. So that's one great for me. However, these mags are fantastic. They're about $19.95. I believe that's what they're mapped at. I believe these hold 130 rounds.
They're rated for 140, but some people have better luck with that than I do. For mine, I usually only load them with 100.
Yeah, so it's about 130 to 140 or so. Okay, so the final one that I'm going to vouch for is the KWA K120 magazine. Now, these do hold 120 rounds, hence the name. And they're pretty nice. They do have a little bit of a groove in there for a finger weld, if that's your thing. Personally, I like foregrips, as you can tell by our Krytacs.
Yep.
But they're a great mag, and they feed pretty well.
So then the other one that I've heard mixed reports on, it depends on the batch. The latest batch of G&G midcaps, from what I've seen, seem to feed really well.
Yeah.
But I had an earlier batch that does not feed at all. So that's kind of a mixed bag. I would say if you're looking at a Krytac and you have a bunch of G&G mags, see if you can borrow someone's Krytac and fit your G&G mags into that Krytac and see if they feed. Because if they feed in one, they'll feed in pretty much all of them.
Yeah, plus make sure if you're shopping local, as you should, just ask them, see if you can test fire it, see if your mags work with it. A lot of shops are willing to do that for you, and they'd rather see you happy than walking away disappointed. Okay, so then the other one, which we don't have to show you, unfortunately, is the Aries Ameba mags. We've heard that they've worked pretty good, and the other thing that's about them is they have that little mag pull on the bottom, which is kind of neat, honestly. It's a very interesting design, and we've heard that they have worked well. However, neither of us have been able to test it ourselves.
I've never personally used them, so I can't comment for sure one way or the other. If you're watching this and you've used them, leave something in the comments below.
Let us know down below.
Absolutely.
And if there's a mag that we missed, make sure to let us know. We don't get to try everything, so if you found something that works with the Krytac, especially brands of BBs, make sure to let us know down in the description below.
Alright, so I don't mean to call anyone out here, but I am going to mention that with my EPMs and GMP High RPS mags in particular, and the Krytac, I have not had good luck using Valken BBs. And for some reason, it only seems to be Valken BBs. Elite Force, G&G, and of course Krytac BBs all seem to work great. Valken BBs seem to feed well in my other gun and mag combinations. Just for some reason, the Krytac and these mags on the table, they don't like each other. I don't know what it is, but that's definitely something to consider.
Yeah, I've had mixed things with the Valken BBs as well, which sucks because they're one of the companies that make the higher gram BBs if you're going for like the SPR, for example.
Yeah.
But I primarily run Elite Force BBs through my CRB. They're just the people I've used the most, and they work flawlessly. However, the Valken BBs are still good. I had pretty good results with them in my GMP SR16 I used to have, as well as my VFC 416. And when it came down to those guns, it came down to the mags. However, right now I am exclusively running the Elite Force .28 BBs through my CRB.
Yeah, I was using the G&G 28s today with great results, so.
Alright, that is going to do it for this little overview of the mags that we have found to work with the Krytac CRB and SPR. Now, you are going to have different results if you put something like an HPA engine in there. We're just talking about the base gun itself.
Yep.
As always, make sure to subscribe for my channel for more airsofting content twice a week, and make sure to check out Gun Gamers. They post some really good content, especially some stuff that I enjoy. Some of the discussions that you guys get into about the industry itself, it's really interesting, and no one else really does it on YouTube.
Well, it's a lot of fun, and we got some friends who seem to enjoy it too, so thanks for the kind words.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much, and we will see you guys next time.